What's good? What's good? All right, that first stream did not quite work, so I wasn't sure what was going on with that. But I appreciate y'all jumping in, and I'm going to explain what I'm doing here. I mentioned in the tweet that I was going to be doing a lot more streams moving forward, and this is one of the first ones. I've never done streams on my on like my episodic stuff, like the straight series or whatever. I don't know if you guys. I'm hoping I gotta check and make sure the one person that's still here. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, hit me up with a comment and let me know you can hear me. Cool. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, Jack. I appreciate you jumping in, man. So yeah, here's what I'm doing, and I'll just have to fill in for anybody who comes in a little bit later. Let me turn the sound down here. Essentially, like I said, I haven't really done early streams, and I haven't done streams on this type of a series for the most part, but I'm doing those now. I think it'll help me get through more series. And so this is my fantasy. This is the one that Junior and I drafted. He drafted for the White Sox. I drafted for the Cubs. Fantasy franchise mode, playing for the Cubs and the Sox. And I'm in spring training. And what has happened with me before is I've gotten bogged down in spring training and taken way too long to get through it. That was another reason why I decided to go with the live stream route. But in spring training, I'm not playing full games and I'm not playing quick counts. What I'm doing is I'm playing player lock for every single game. So the games are going by pretty fast, and I'm kind of alternating going back and forth between the Cubs and the Sox. So it is the Cubs' turn, and I am actually going by the position numbers. So, 1 is the pitcher, 2 is the catcher, so on and so forth like that. So what I'll do is, because the stream is so early, I don't know how many comments I'll get, but what I'll do is in between every half inning, or in between every inning, I'll answer a question or two that comes through the chat. But outside of that, we're just going to go ahead and play through. And, you know what I mean? I'll be talking about what's happening. The Cubs and Oakland right now, you see the Cubs are 4-5 in spring training. Not really, tearing it up. But the Cubs didn't tear it up in real life spring training. And we see what's happening with them right now. So John Lackey's on the mound. So we're going to play a lock with him. And you see my lineup in case you weren't there for the stream and don't remember what we had. Billy Hamilton, Jose Reyes, Andre Dawson, Prince Fielder, Corey Seager, Carl Crawford, Joey Gallo is getting the start today, Travis d'Arnaud, and Emilio Bonifacio. But I'm not really going to see any of those guys today because we are in with player lock on the pitcher. And look at the A's: Jason Kipnis, Chris Bryant, Paul Goldschmidt, Chris Carter, Sin-Shu Chu, Jason Worth. Damn, they have like 2 Cubs on the team, like real life Cubs. What's happening, Damian? Matt, cool. I appreciate that, Matt. Yes, sir. You at school, Wolf? Don't get in no trouble, but I appreciate you jumping through. I do. I want them to try to take your mobile device.
MLB The Show's
like
coverage of Major League Baseball is
right,
on the
so
air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland A's. Jason Kipnis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
You see I'm on dynamic difficulty, and you see that difficulty is all the way up to All-Star right now. So people were talking about me being on rookie earlier, but
trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
I love about the dynamic difficulty because if that's not where it's supposed to be, it's not going to be that long. So
can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
John Lackey was making me nervous in real life, but he came through with a good performance in his last start.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Pretty doggone slick right
Lackey
now.
looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm busting him inside. That was
high in the air out to right field.
But he's going to catch that. Andre Dawson, the Hawk got it. Squeeze it, baby.
Dawson is there, 1 away.
Spring training, they're not going to pitch me a lot of innings. So I'll be
in now. Chris Bryant.
Here's my boy.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
But yeah, I know they're not going to pitch me a lot of innings.
Into the
so I'll be on to the White Sox.
First
White
pitch
Sox
hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And
that's
my
about
goal
where
here today is to probably go
94.
through.
I got the count. That's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah,
Bullard's 9 apiece. That's
strike zone.
You could die.
He'll miss a call every
Dive,
once in a while,
Bonifacio.
but what umpire does?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to go through 18
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there.
The game
he uses
sounds
the middle
loud
of the field. And this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Is that any better? Let me know if that's better. I'm going to keep talking. You let me know if that's better.
Goldschmidt now.
And meanwhile, I'm trying to get out of this inning. That's a foul
This
ball.
gets foul. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch
Throw him out.
Low.
Oh, that's a good throw. You got him. He's out.
Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well,
any improvement
so
on the
first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Fastball outside.
And
I got
he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's
this
smart
away from
most guys, but
we'll have to leave it
good,
there
or
as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
If I go over there too much,
inning in the books, no score here on the show.
I want to get the microphone in the actual screen there.
Chris Carter strides into the box now to lead off the
All right, we're in the bottom of the second inning. Still no score, so the offense hasn't got John Lackey any runs.
Because you know he has big time power.
But he's got the cutter moving
out, but he
pretty
can't
good.
get it. It's 0-1.
The real life Cubs are just coming on too, so I'm stuck as a fan right now because I'm playing MLB The Show, and I'm gonna probably have to pick them up in the 5th or 6th inning. Maybe I'll do real life Cubs
here, at least not to start the at bat, and I imagine that's by design.
In between these innings or so.
They'll give him right field.
Ground
they
ball
just
foul.
Don't want him to turn on something.
Is that any better, Matt?
Sign. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I had to move the microphone a little bit closer. We're in an experimental stage. Sit down! Chris Carter.
Strike 3 called on the outside
I don't even care
and
if
a pretty generous corner at that.
Are the namesake of a great wide receiver, even though you spell yours with an H. He spells his without. Sin-Soo Choo. You know what? I got a funny story about Sin-Soo Choo.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
I've gone to maybe 2, I want to say. Yeah, Cubs are doing great. I've gone to 2 MLB The Show like pre-release gatherings, like during spring training. They're always in Arizona, and put on by Sony. And this last one I went to, they always have real life ball players there. I think the first time I went, oh my God, it was Hunter Pence.
1-2 pitch.
Man, who else was there?
Line toward right center.
Catch it. Oh, that's not called.
For him, his first of the afternoon.
John Lackey's giving up 2 hits. It was Hunter Pence, LaTroy Hawkins, a couple other guys. The second time I went, it was Buster. I interviewed Hunter Pence and I want to say Eric Hosmer and a couple other people, maybe 1 or 2 other people. I just actually talked to LaTroy Hawkins. I didn't actually do a full out interview. Jason Worth is up. But
Jason Worth.
The second time it was Posey and Sin-Soo Choo was there. But honestly, Jesus, John Lackey's getting down for a base hit right now. Runners at the corners. You should have hit the cutoff man there. You had him. But yeah, Sin-Soo Choo was there, and I looked at him, and I was like, that guy looks like somebody. But I mean, I think he's playing for the Rangers. He's still with the Rangers at the time. And I looked at him, and I'm like, that guy looks like somebody. But
Runners are at
I don't
second
know
and third with one
who
down.
he is. He had like so many members of like a security team around him, you know, from his home country. They were all around him. He had a guy like going to get him water. It was like he was getting more pampered than any other athlete I'd ever seen there. But I didn't say anything to him because I didn't know who he was.
3-2.
Like I knew he was somebody, but I didn't know who he was. And he looked at me like he was like legit offended that I didn't say like anything to him. Like I didn't approach him, but
Ian Desmond
I just gave it
is in to try and
but
get that
I was
run of the inning
legit.
across.
Like I didn't know. Like I was like, it was kind of embarrassing in a way, but it was also
and
kind
he
of
gets
funny.
ahead here with the fastball.
But yeah,
Strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really
but Lackey's not
something
as sharp
right
as I like in this particular game. Not at all. Getting way too much of the plate.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2
I got to
now.
look at his stats so far in spring
Swing and a
training.
miss.
But we got the strike out there. Ian Desmond sitting
that
down.
will do it. A's have to settle for just the one.
All right, so was that Lack's last inning? No,
Hank
he's going to go in for a
digs into
third
the
inning.
box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Hank Unger.
Let's see.
Lackey steps into the
Hank
windup.
Tonga.
Here's the first pitch.
I'm not doing quick counts. I'm just doing
now
straight
is
play a
Lackey
lot.
as he gets ahead to start the frame.
And
It's
so
strike one.
I think it's still going to go really fast. I mean, I'm already in the third inning here, and Lackey is not going to pitch the whole game. And this is about this particular game. It's about the starting pitcher that's in the game. So once he's out, I'm just going to simulate the rest and move on to the next game. So all of these spring training games are going to go super fast.
So the bases are empty with one
my
man gone.
objective
And
here.
standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman,
Jason Kipnis is up.
And
There's
a
a
high
cutter.
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Right, I need you. Oh,
The plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
that one went way further outside than I expected.
Remember,
inside with a two-seamer. Whoa, that got way more plate than I wanted.
Good idea to work the outside edge.
Swing,
that
line,
one hung.
drive. That's going to be trouble.
I don't know.
Kipnis will
It's
take
you
the
know what?
turn
It's
and
something
head for
about
second
Lackey's.
and he's in there safely.
Something
He's
about
got a
Lackey's
double.
pitch repertoire, and then he doesn't throw that hard.
At the plate,
So
Chris
I
Bryant.
don't know. Chris Bryant got a base hit off of him last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no
First
doubt.
pitch
Runner
swing in,
scoring
that's going to be
position,
tough.
so
So
any
you
ball into
can't
the
tag
outfield
anyone on that.
probably gets him home.
Billy Hamilton gets
is
in
there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
So it's pretty much like I'm playing a road to the show game almost with
first baseman
each
Paul
player.
Goldschmidt.
Oh man!
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on
Ground
top
ball,
of that
that's handled.
curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble.
And the throw to first is there. The
Got out
inning
of
is
that.
over. 1 left for Oakland. They lead
they're
it
gonna.
1-0.
I think they're gonna probably take me out. What's good, Malik? Is it Malik?
Carter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Wait a minute. I know
Right
Lackey's
here
not
is an
out there for.
important time
He is
for them
out
to
there for a
climb back
4th
into
inning.
this one.
Usually they don't pitch him
Definitely
4
want to
innings.
even
Maybe
this
they're going
one
about
up
pitch
sooner
count.
rather than later.
And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh yeah.
And a curveball. This one
3-1 though.
78.
Look, you know what I wish though?
Yeah, and it's
Here's
tough
something that I
enough to hit
wish.
95
I wish
plus
that there was a
mile-an-hour
quicker
fastballs.
way.
That curve gives you something
I
else
try
think
to,
about
man. I
altogether.
try to play
Now
every
the
game, Matt,
fastball is right by
because
him as he swings and misses for the first
I
out
like
of
the
the inning.
stats to be realistic.
Now to the plate,
And that's
Shin-Soo
and
Choo.
so
He reached
this
on
is
a
what I'm
single
doing
in
now
his
with doing
first
the
drive.
live stream.
And there's
This
the
is my
fastball from
attempt.
Lackey, 0-1.
This is probably like my
Boy, we're
last
well into this
attempt
ball game now,
to
and he's
play
thrown
every game.
70%
And
first pitch
the reason
strikes.
being is
One of the hitters
because,
he's
like I
faced,
said,
and
I
when
like
you
real
get
life.
ahead,
I like the
your
real
results are gonna
stats.
turn
So
out
I,
well.
you know, if somebody breaks a home run record,
This
I
is
want
line
them
to
to get
left.
that, catch that.
And
I want
he
them to
will
have
make
played
the play out
162
there, and
games.
there are 2 away now.
You know,
Well, they've been a little
I want to, you know,
unlucky so
that's
far,
kind
'cause they're
of
putting the ball in play.
that's the way I want it
They've
to
hit
be.
a few of those balls really hard,
but
they're just not falling
if
for 'em right now.
it doesn't work out,
2
if
away
this
now
doesn't
to the
work out
Oakland
with the live
fourth.
streams,
And
which
here's the
should
left
give me an
fielder,
opportunity
Jason
to
Worth.
play and post more games, then I'm gonna have to basically
In
look
there,
at
no ball,
dropping the
no
amount
strike.
of games
Well,
that I
you know,
play
you hear it
in
all the
every
time
season
because it's true.
because
First pitch
it's not what I
strikes
want
are
to
so
do,
important.
but it might be
Really
what I have
changes
to
the
do.
complexion of the at bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter
Because
as well.
the thing about it
Especially
is
when you've
just
got a
giving you
good
some
hitter
straight
up there.
like YouTuber information.
Boy,
when you can put up a video
it's 1-2 now.
And not have to edit it, which is essentially what you do with live streaming, you know, you're doing good. You're doing pretty good. What's happening? Happy Jackie Robinson Day to you as well. If it was the reason why the players are not wearing the 42 now is because on my calendar inside the actual series, it's not Jackie Robinson Day. So there's
and fellas,
see,
as always,
here it is. Now they just he went 4 innings. Cubs win. Andre Dawson hit another. Andre Dawson is tearing cover.
Yeah,
off the ball right about now. He had another big time game.
Big home run, which
can't wait to get to the regular season with him. He is balling out. So we got to get a it's not we got to get a thumbnail for this particular episode. So once it actually goes up on YouTube, it's gonna have a thumbnail. But yeah, it's nothing happened from that game. So I mean that's what we on. We on the quest for the thumbnail. I'm actually playing with the Cubs and the Sox. So that's what this whole series is. It's called North-South. North-Siders, South-Siders. Yeah, man, who you telling? Time management is a monster, dude. On the real. Especially when you do a lot of different stuff. But it is time for the White Sox. And who's on the mound for them against the Diamondbacks? We got... And like I'm not doing a regular season like this. The regular season, the way I do the regular season to make it go by faster, even though I play every game, what I do is I do a full counts, quick counts, then a player lock. Full counts, quick counts, player lock. And I cycle through the season that way. It does help me get past it a little bit. Noah Syndergaard is back on the mound. He was on the mound the last time. So, yeah, we'll see what happens this time. Ooh, David Price. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Syndergaard, you see what he did. This is more than one outing, of course, but 9 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, hasn't given up a run in the spring at all. Man, we talked about Junior for the pitching staff, but Syndergaard is anchoring it. But neither one of the Cubs or the Sox is killing it in.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
They don't have rainouts though.
Today, a spring training matchup between
like think about
like some people might be like,
well, what's the purpose of the rainout in the video game? Well, because since the game has the overall stamina thing that goes over the course of a season, if you had a rainout, it could force a doubleheader, which could then tax your team more the second day to force members of your bench to have to play, that kind of thing. You could have a 5-0 lead in the 3rd inning and they get wiped out because of the rainout, or you could be losing 5-0 and they get wiped out because of a rainout. That's baseball, and I don't know. I kind of think they should bring that back in. We'll see what happens.
Daniel Murphy makes
Syndergaard's on the mound first. Daniel Murphy, we don't like Daniel Murphy in Cub country. Gee whiz, was he hot? He was super hot in the postseason last year. We couldn't get him
still
out
filing
with a
in
red
this afternoon as the game's first pitch is
sick.
taken for ball 1.
Syndergaard out here in the rain. Here comes Thor's sinker. Oh, that's too high.
High strike there, and it's 1-1.
26-mile-per-hour sinker from Syndergaard.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's having a hard time finding the strike zone right now. Oh, and then when he
hit
finds
in the air to left field.
It's way too
Davis
high.
Moves
I
over,
was supposed to. I didn't put player lock on.
And there's one gone.
I had to catch that ball.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gotta do this. Oh man, can you even do it? How can you do it? Oh man, I can't remember. I think you can do it. No, maybe you can't. Can you not do? See, because if you were, because if you were. I might have to start this one over so I can stick to my. I might have to, so I can stick to my plan here. was only like 1 inning. Oh no, I don't want to.
An entertaining game.
I said quit the game.
Have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here?
That's not what I wanted.
Player of the game.
Yeah, he came
and
through
we
with
lost.
a couple of hits, but more
it don't even
importantly,
matter.
that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Man, I hate that. I'm so real super particular about my franchise modes, but you know, I don't like to have a game skipped or nothing. But I didn't throw. See, if you don't throw the player, I might have missed something. But if you don't throw the player lock on an American League pitcher at the beginning of the game, I don't think you can go back in and change that, which is kind of sucky, but that's the way it is. So I just had to skip that one, and now it's time to go back to the Cubs. But now I'm gonna play a player lock with a catcher, with whoever's catching in this one. Yeah, it should be Travis d'Arnaud. Well, Chris Sale is pitching, and yeah, it's gonna be Travis d'Arnaud. So I'm only taking his at bats. Now, anybody who's watched my baseball series, you guys know I hit from behind the pitcher. So I know everybody's gonna be like, "How do you hit from there? How do you hit from there?" I don't know, man. When I try to hit from behind the catcher, I think it's just what I'm used to. When I try to hit from behind the catcher, I don't do that well. I mean, I'm okay, but I don't know. And then the reason why I started hitting from behind
MLB
the pitcher,
The Show's coverage of Major League
is
Baseball
because
is on the air.
To me,
today,
it looks
a
more
spring training matchup between the San Diego Padres
to me
and the
Louis
Chicago Cubs.
It looks more like real baseball. You
Travis
know,
d'Arnaud
like you're watching it on
stand
television.
in,
So
looking to make this a
that's why I
2-0
hit from
game
here.
if he can perhaps get
And
a
we're up
ball
to
airborne.
veteran as a hitter.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in play right
So
here.
let's see.
A ground ball would
Travis
probably work as
d'Arnaud, we
well,
got a run
as
on
long as you
base.
don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Out in front of it, strike
Foul
one.
ball. All right. Let's do it. Louis Tion taking a long time to deliver the ball. Oh, late on that one, right
the
at the
opposite
first
way.
base.
This is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One
you know,
away.
man, I'm telling you, in player lock, it's hard
Travis d'Arnaud
playing the
stands in for the
field
second
and when you're
time.
catching.
Hit
We're
it
losing
hard,
2-1
but
here
lined
on
out
the
in
fourth
his
inning.
first at-bat.
I'm telling you, see, we're already in the fourth inning. The player locks go real, the game goes super fast.
Still come at it with hard stuff.
Rip that
Out in
one.
front of a
In the
fastball
corner.
as This is ripped down the left
In the
field
corner,
line.
let's
That's
go.
going to be a fair ball.
You can go in there standing up.
The
No,
relay,
yeah, well, I told
and
you
the
to stand
gamble
up.
will
Right.
work
Double
out.
for
He's in at second
Travis
base with a two-out double.
off Louis Tion. Yes,
So
Junior
striding
plays
in,
basketball
Carl
in real
Crawford,
life.
As he'll look to bring home
plays
that
soccer,
tying
too.
run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Travis d'Arnaud, you know, you get on base, you automatically want to run. I want to run, but I got to catch it. I know he moves
so he doesn't have
fairly
to come
well
in
for a
right
catcher,
here.
but
He can try to make that
3-2
perfect
count.
pitch, and
I got to
you
be
know
off
what?
on this
if
one
he
anyway.
misses, who cares?
On the ground to third.
Oh, and I'm going to score on that one, baby.
Great effort on
Oh,
the
yeah,
dive, but it's through into
d'Arnaud.
left.
Get down, baby. Yeah. All the
He's
way
gonna
through.
Score with ease as the throw will be
Great base
too late.
running by Travis.
Good time here to come up with
Why are they
back-to-back
showing the
hits.
map?
Well, they get the two-out double to put a man in scoring
Look at
position.
that base hit
Then
and
they're able to
RBI.
follow that up and cash in with the RBI
Travis
single.
d'Arnaud, that's like some of the most fun stuff in
Travis d'Arnaud steps in
player
here.
lock.
He'll look to keep
All
it
right,
going
back
after
up to
hitting
bat.
a
We
double
down
and
by
scoring
one,
a
though.
run last time up.
And remember,
Hutchison
he
in the
jumped
game.
all over
Tion's
that
already
first
out.
pitch, so don't be surprised
Oh!
if he does it here again.
94 up high.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to
I'm thinking
begin
circle
the
change.
at-bat.
He's
It's
gonna
nothing
come
in
back
one.
with circle change
And that's
low.
about where he'll sit with that
Looks like it's
fastball.
coming low. I don't know if it's
93, 94.
fastball low.
That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Slider away. Oh,
He
got
goes
under
up the
that
ladder
one.
on the
Yes,
fastball
I am
and
going to be
pops this
streaming
one
more
up.
often. That's
Ramirez
actually a really
is in
big
his tracks now.
initiative that
As
I'm
he
kind
puts this one
of
away,
going
the
through.
side
And
is
yeah, it's going to be a
retired.
lot of different games.
3 up, 3
NBA
down for
2K,
the Cubs.
WWE,
Still
yeah,
a
me
3-2
versus
ball
Junior,
game.
yep, pretty much. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that for sure. Travis
Leading
d'Arnaud
off
up,
the
man.
inning,
It's the 9th inning. We're down by 2.
Look to get something
That's
going
right, Cubs, baby. That's
game.
right.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's
7 at what? We
late,
8-1.
so they need to get at least one back
7.
here in this inning.
Oh, I had a good pitch.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh. Last ditch effort.
Giles sets, coming at him with the 0-1.
Oh,
and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, nothing in 2.
I don't know. I can just tell even what pitch is coming better, too.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the
got me.
supporters here. 1 away.
We lost this game.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this
Nick
gentleman right here. Nick
Hit a home
Markakis.
run.
Don't put that card in your bicycle, folks. He's our top player of the game.
What did my team do?
Yeah, and I think
Prince
we
Fielder
probably
had 2
could
hits.
have given this award
And
to 3
RBI
or
like
4
one of them
different
might be a
people,
home
but
run.
you definitely can't overlook his contribution.
Prince
He really
Fielder
played a
did
great
not
ball
hit a home
game.
run, but he drove in his 8th run of the season, of the spring.
They left 6
Chris
men on
Sale
base.
was not good again. Look at Chris Sale's ERA. Chris Sale had a 6.3 ERA in the spring in 4 innings so far this in the spring. He only went 4 innings this time. He struck out 8, but he's getting hit pretty good. Chris Archer took the loss. Hey, look at his ERA. Jeez. We got to clean that up when the regular season starts, for sure. I thought that Kobe's last game was pretty amazing. 50 shots is a lot of shots, though. But I thought Kobe's last game was amazing. I got a glove. I might put that on Kareem Gambino, my road to the show, my road to the show position player. I think playoff predictions in the NBA, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I hate to say it, and I don't hate Golden State or anything like that. I didn't want them to break the Bulls record. And also now that they broke the record, the only thing that really will complete their season and allow people to say, yeah, they're better or they were better than the 95-96 Bulls is if they win a championship. So I don't want them to win a championship only because I don't want a team to be considered better than the 95-96 Bulls. But outside, with me saying that still, it's really hard for me to imagine a team beating Golden State 4 times. That is, it's hard. The way, as good as the team has been, as healthy as they are going into the postseason, it's really hard for me to imagine them losing 4 times to one team. It's hard for me to imagine them losing 4 times over the course of the playoffs, to be honest. But they're not going to sweep through. So anybody who's thinking that is nuts. But yeah, it's hard for me to imagine them losing 4 times. So I'd have to say that I think they're going to win. But I do think Cleveland is going to give them their biggest problems. I think it's going to be tough for San Antonio because San Antonio's got a tough route before they even get to Golden State. And they're an older team. But I think Cleveland is ready to really push. I think people forget, man, that, Cleveland fared really well against Golden State last year in the playoffs without Kyrie and without Kevin Love. So if that team can come together, they might be able to do some stuff. All right, we're going to Salvador Perez on the player lock against the Royals. Francisco Lindor, Gregory Polanco, Ralph Kiner. We played this team once, I think. Yeah, I do think the Bulls would win. I don't know if they sweep, but I definitely think they would win a series against the Warriors. I don't even think it would be that close, to be honest. Don't really even think it would be that close. All right, Salvador
here
Perez
on the show.
is the man
Today,
right now.
a spring training matchup between the Chicago
last
White
time I
Sox
played the player lock
and
with
the
Salvador
Kansas
Perez
City
earlier
Royals.
in the spring, I think he went yard. I would like to see him
Coming
go
to
yard
the plate
again.
now,
I gotta
Ralph
be behind
Kiner,
the plate.
and he could give
I
his
gotta
guys
call a
an
pitch.
early lead if he can come through
Against Ralph
so
Kiner.
important to take advantage of these
So you
kind
gotta
of
catch the
opportunities
ball.
early in a ball game.
I don't know
It can
anybody
change
who's
the
ever-
entire complexion of the game if you can
Because if
put
you
the
don't
other
catch
guys
it,
on their heels right away.
oh, that was fair. Because if you don't catch it, you risk a really, the ball. It could be a wild pitch or a pass ball. So you would have to get up there to catch it.
That's in there.
Like
and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah,
Gio Gonzalez
like
is on the
trying
mound.
We're
going to change up low and away. We got runners in the corners already. I got it.
In the dirt and
I got it. Don't worry about it. I got
Good
this.
work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2.
We don't have to throw in the strike.
Has to be thinking strikeout here.
Nope.
Oh, couldn't get him to chase.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has
LeBron's
to be
not going to retire for a while. LeBron wants to get more rings. He wants to be up there with Kobe and Mike in that vicinity.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You need to be awfully careful.
Strike. Come
Runners
on, Gio.
at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not
ground
want
ball.
to go
That's
the
going to
bases
get
here in the
through.
very first inning.
Great effort on the dive, but it's
so is that on me? Is that on me? Is that on Salvador?
And they've taken a 1-0
I tried to call a
lead.
pitch to get this guy to chase everywhere. He would not chase. Well, he is round time. He's a Hall of Fame. But he hit that wasn't even an easy hit pitch to hit. That was down and in.
That runner from third base.
Salvador Perez
so one away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez.
We're down 2-0. Fastball up and away. I'm not going to swing at that.
Good fastball there from Bailey
you're
as he
giving him
takes
calls.
0-1.
He don't need no help.
Out here so far, he probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
High and deep to left center
hit that
field.
good, baby.
Kiner going back to the track, to the wall.
Go on, baby. Get out of here. Salvador, keep swinging the bat like that when the regular season starts.
So a solo shot here to left center field.
Crank and stank. Get it out of here. Show me the replay.
2-1 ball game.
Salvador Perez might have just got the thumbnail for this video. Did you get the thumbnail, Sal? 402. I think that's my.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run.
That was deep. That was deep, baby. That was deep. Back up. It's a 2-1 game. Let's do it again.
Stands in again. He got a hold of one
Iglesias on the mound.
His first plate appearance.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see
how
they
we don't need that
this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Fastball low. I'm betting on that. No, it's not that.
I believe they'll say he
slid again.
Lane is yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Fastball up and away, maybe.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
He hasn't even thrown.
Stops it foul at home plate.
They're saying his money pitch is the sinker, but he ain't thrown it yet. Maybe he'll throw it now as the out pitch.
Swing and a little tapper.
Perez
that winds
doing a good job staying alive. What was that he just threw? That was the sinker. Change up, maybe?
A 2-2 count. Here's
you don't want
to
throw me a fastball.
Swung
and
sinker missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox.
That's all right.
They're down 2-1.
All right, where we at now?
Salvador Perez.
Sal coming back.
What inning is this? This is the
top of 7, but we're up now.
Flash you back
the pressure
to the third
is
inning.
off me.
This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Excuse me, swing, and you're not fast enough to beat that out.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Good start to the
That ain't it. All right, this might be the last.
Salvador Perez stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning is he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Some damage, Sal.
This has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get
curveball
better.
up and away. This guy
lays off 1-0.
Oh, I can't wait to see your fastball. Gonna be like 85 miles per hour or something.
That ball getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well,
easy to see those in our strikes.
When
you throw that fastball, I think it's gonna be down, and I'm gonna bang it.
He's got to throw
down.
a strike right here.
Down
too low,
and the plot thickens here.
I take the walk.
3-0.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do.
Alarm bells are ringing
you gotta
now.
throw me a strike.
They're getting louder and louder too.
I don't know, but. Oh, got under it.
Is there for it.
And that wasn't even my fast. That wasn't even a fastball I wanted.
That'll end the inning.
See, that's what you don't do. You sit there and you wait for your pitch.
3 runs on
and I didn't wait
base
for my
hits with
pitch.
one of them.
I wanted to smoke it.
So a good job
and
of collectively swinging the
I
bats in
how
this
did Reggie
one, but if
Jackson
we
get
had
to
to
play the
single
game,
out
not
one
foul,
guy who
but Reggie
outshined
Jackson
all
had
others,
2 home runs.
I think it's the man who
drove
stands
in
out
5.
right here. He's our top
He's killing
player
it
of the
this
game.
spring.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
9 hits, 1 error.
I would the White Sox pull out that win. We're pushing on through this, so I'm gonna go now. It's back to the Cubs first baseman time. Guys, this is when everybody is still here that's here now. I don't know. I'm assuming a lot of you guys may already be subscribers on my channel, but here's what I'm trying to do. I got like a really big goal that I'm going for by the end of the year. I want to be at about 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'd like to be at about 100,000 by this time next year. And truth be told, with as long as I've actually had a YouTube channel, I should probably have more subs than I do. And I don't mean to say that like, oh yeah, my channel's so dope, I should have more subs. I'm not saying it like that. It's just that through natural growth, when you have a channel for a certain amount of time that gets a decent amount of attention, you should have, you expect to grow at a certain pace. And I know that part of the reason why I think I haven't grown as much as I could have is I haven't always been able to be as consistent as I want. So now I'm able to be a little bit more consistent than I have been in the past. That's why, series and stuff weren't getting finished. And, some of that is the reason why.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs
if you haven't already subscribed and you're watching this stream, please go ahead and subscribe. MLB The Show videos, NBA 2K, Madden, EA Sports, UFC 2, WWE, real life sports. I do a show called Ask FP where I allow the subs and followers on Twitter to ask me a question just about about anything sports, video games. Sometimes people even ask other type of questions. What up? So I do a little, a lot of different stuff.
Jeremy Hellickson, a right-hander from the state of Iowa.
Streaming is definitely going to help more interaction. That was kind of my reason for saying that I started doing a lot more streaming.
Last outing,
but yeah, man, I want to really be able to do that, because if I had my way, I would just YouTube and write a few articles, here and there. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm also a journalist. I write for Bleacher Report.
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate.
I handle primarily combat sports for Bleacher Report. Every once in a while I do stuff on other sports. I'm fairly well versed on most sports. Prince Fielder is my player-lot guy for this game. And then also I'm the lead sports video game writer for Forbes.com. So Forbes magazine or whatever the Forbes list, that same. Oh, come on, Prince. Yeah, I pretty much write a lot of sports video game content for them as well. So I've been blessed. I've really been blessed.
Hellickson
God has blessed me to be able to do the things that I
just like his
would
daddy,
do
but
for
it's
free
to make a living. Behind the plate is
I'm not rich by any means.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before.
I do the best I can do to take care of my people, my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been a blessing that I've been able to do this, to do it. Prince Field is up here, 0-2 count.
Strikeout here. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Sports Gaming Galaxy, what's happening?
SGG. Here in the top half,
is that what you do? You have a channel already?
The Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
YouTube and sports journalism are my full-time occupations. I don't do anything
here in downtown San Diego. Look at the Padres starting lineup.
Sports Gaming Galaxy, do you have a channel
here today?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be
here's what we do. It is like the ground rules for my streams.
So one away here in the Chicago
I don't
fourth,
do, you know,
and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman.
Anybody knows my channel, they know I don't, you know, use profanity.
Right side,
and I don't insult people. I don't use certain language or whatever. So, you know, you may not have known that. So if you didn't know that before, you know that now. You know what I mean? So I don't, I don't want to block anybody. I want everybody to be able to be down and check me out and all that sort of thing. So just letting you know that. Yeah, when you get a channel, Sports Gaming Galaxy, let me know, and I you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll check you out. We'll do what we gotta do. I'm down 1-0 this game, top of 6th. Somebody just asked me. I said I was going to answer questions in between innings, or you know, so that I could concentrate better. But somebody asked me who did I think was going to win each division in the majors. Well, I think that the Cubs are definitely going to win their division. Oh,
and he falls behind.
Almost killed that one. I actually believe the Sox, the White Sox, are going to win their division. The White Sox.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught.
I could have killed that.
More Cactus League action coming your way.
I like the Sox. I like the White Sox. I like really what they've done. Junior at school,
Prince
man.
Fielder comes to the plate, and he'll
school.
start us off in the 8th.
But yeah, I like what the White Sox. This is a tie game. I gotta really come in here
We'll see if he can
now.
make an adjustment here.
Hit in the air
I killed that.
The gap in right center.
That is going to be off the wall. Run, Prince.
Can't get to it.
You're going to have to hustle. Hustle, big man.
And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting.
What a great job of leading off this inning for his teammates. On second base now with a double.
Victor Martinez
digs
in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on
this ball got to be at a gap for him to score from second.
Oh,
and we gonna try. No, don't try. You're not gonna make it.
And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody.
All right, I'm gonna have to put this on pause, guys, real quick. We got a little thing we got to take care of. It's not going to take me more than a minute.
He walked and came around to score his first time.
Alrighty, we're back. Somebody at my door.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
You're sitting 5 rows behind the Angels dugout. If the Angels were okay, that's dope. Actually, behind the dugout is like, oh, we're gonna score on this.
Down for a base hit.
We're gonna score on that. Big Prince make it around.
Third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Yeah, but behind the dugout, to me,
he really
that's the best
on the
seat.
fastball there. He squared it up perfectly.
I think those are the best seats.
He'll be
you do have to
with an
beware,
RBI as he
though,
picks up
of the
that
foul
run.
balls and flying bats.
Settling in now,
especially
He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Addison Russell's at the plate. Addison Russell throws his bat more than anybody I've ever seen. Oh yeah.
Now here's
get it
ball
up.
Hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty.
Get it out of here, Big Prince, baby.
Is out of here.
Big Prince. That's 2 dingers.
A solo home run for Prince Fielder, and it's now 5-3.
Big Prince. Prince might have to be the thumbnail guy. Right now, he's the thumbnail guy.
That bullpen's still
Look at
gonna
this.
have to get
Goof.
3 outs in the
He
bottom
knew
of
it
the
was
ninth,
gone.
but they're gonna have a little more breathing room thanks to this.
He knew it was gone.
This is a mistake.
Oh, did he hit? Oh, he hit the sign.
So a good job.
He hit the player's trust
sign
in
this one, but if we had to single out,
we lost again. How did we lose?
Others, I think
oh my God, we gave up 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. We went into the 9th inning with a 6-3 lead.
This one was tight
and blew it.
He really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Are you kidding?
For the Cubs, 6 runs,
I don't care. I'm still taking Prince. I think he might end up being, unless something crazy happens for the rest of this stream, Prince is going to be my thumbnail guy. So, hey, you know, I don't know if you guys are like Sports Gaming Galaxy. You're going to start a YouTube channel. You know what's really important? Thumbnails. Thumbnails are really important because if you think about it, what makes people click on your video a lot of times, right? It's a bunch of MLB The Show videos out there. There's a bunch of NBA 2K videos. It's a ton of those types of videos out there, right? Something makes people click on your video. What is it? A lot of times, yes, it's the titles, but a lot of times it's this right here. It's the thumbnail. So don't just throw your thumbnails together. A lot of people will throw their thumbnails together. If a game like MLB The Show has a really cool replay suite like the one you're looking at right now, and you can get some really cool close-ups, you know, and those are the things that you want to use for a thumbnail. So check it out. Now you got to think about it. You're going to want to put words on the thumbnail, and they're going to need to be big. So when you do it, you want to make sure that you don't pick a thumbnail that's got a bunch of other words in it that competes with what you're trying to do. So this what I'm about to pick here for Prince. If I slide him, let's see, I don't want that boys and girls club thing in there. Like this is good right here, and I'm gonna see how I can do this. All right, so this right here is gonna be good because right here, Prince is in there. You can pretty much tell what he just did. He is actually, I'm going to put the words over here to the left of him. So that's what's going to be, like if this is the thumbnail, because I might do something else cool the rest of the thing. I'm going to put the words over there. So you have to think like that when you're, you know, grabbing your thumbnail. So I'm already recording this, so I can pull the thumbnail without a problem, pull that image that I just had without a problem. What up, Patriot? You know what I'm saying? But you got to think like that. Think about your thumbnails while you're playing, if you can. You know what I'm saying? So that, because that's going to be how people see you. You know, if you want to look, I don't even profess to have like the best thumbnails. So if you want to see some people who have like dope thumbnails, look at Shakedown 2012. Look at that Kid Cuda. Look at even Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake has a style with his thumbnails. They look similar, but they all, when you look at them for the most part, immediately when you see them, if you're familiar with his videos, you know they're his, and you know exactly what they are. I think his name is Mr. Impossible or Mr. Unstoppable 2K, something like his are really good. You know, now I'm not trying to say you can't be successful without super dope thumbnails, but it really does help. So keep that in mind. But now it's time for the first baseman player lock for the White Sox. Let's see what we're doing here. All right, Rich Hill's on the mound, and Jose Abreu. Wait a minute. Yep. Well, we got to replace Salvador Perez. He's tired. JP Arancibia will be in for him. Oh, we got to go against Catfish Hunter. So we put in these the legends here that they were already in the game. Now, anybody knows I did a legends roster for NBA 2K. What up, True to Atlanta? I don't know. I've explored doing a legends roster for MLB The Show. So way bigger job though. A lot
MLB
more. You know, think about it. You got 12, 13 guys on the NBA roster.
Today,
you got 25 guys on the active
LA Dodgers
MLB roster.
And the Chicago
so that's
White Sox.
Literally twice the work. But I'm interested in trying to do it. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to start a series saying that I'm doing it. The reason being because I know things can happen, and then I end up not doing it, and then now I look stupid because I said I was going to do something that I couldn't finish. So if I'm going to do it, you guys will probably know about it closer to the time that I'm finished with it. than me talking about it before.
The White Sox in
I
this
do
one.
have an Instagram. It's at Unique Mazik, same as the Twitter. I don't use it as much as I should, though, to be totally honest. You know, I don't know. I just don't use it as much as I should.
With a great chance
Jose
to
Abreu
on first,
in first base.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal
guys
in this
on.
Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up.
I should have went there first. I wanted to make sure I got the out.
So this is a big opportunity.
I should have went to second first.
And it's not in time as he's in well
out though.
At the plate, Colton Wong.
Second inning, but we got out of it with no runs, so we're good. Sometimes first base can be
ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit back toward the mound.
It seems like it'll be hard, but double play. Oh, I stretched. I got it. He's out.
Get them both.
Absolutely.
And as a base runner here, you want to do your best.
Yeah, they were saying that earlier, but is it? I mean, is it still like that? I don't even know.
Before he tags you. It's not a real good job right there, as this turns into a 4-3.
I'm gonna try something.
Play.
Jose Abreu strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
All right, is it still way louder, or is it better now?
Has the sign. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
0-2 is the count.
No, and he's really
this is test. True to Atlanta and everybody else. Is the game as better now?
He hasn't been close
Good.
on either one of them.
I'm in an 0-2 count with Abreu. Abreu stands. Yes, sir. You can. What's going on, child of God? I see you on Twitter all the time. I appreciate your support, man. For sure.
Start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Sometimes when people add me on PS4, I don't get to it as quickly because I don't really have a notification on for when people send me something. But
he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So he's got himself back to a
swung and miss.
He doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Leonis Martin.
I do. I was just talking about that a little bit earlier. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like I see the ball better when I switch it and go back behind when I go behind the hitter. I just feel like I don't see it as well. I think it's just I'm used to playing this way, so because I'm used to playing. Get it over there. Got him. Woo. Kept it too long. I think because I'm used to playing this way is why I don't know. All right, we're up 2-0. Abreu up in the fourth inning. Still pitching against, hitting against Catfish Hunter. He stayed away from me last time. Oh man!
Fastball by him here, 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four.
The PSN is franchise play 99.
But you're never gonna get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
I'm having a. He's not seeing Catfish Hunter well at all right now.
Hit to third.
Little dribbler.
Taken in by Carpenter, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The fisheye. I don't know if I tried that yet. I'll look at it right now.
Stands in, looking to put the
spring training is when you try stuff.
The first two guys going down on strikes to start.
You said fisheye. There we go. Let's see what fisheye is about. Ooh, I don't know about this one, bro.
Swing that time. It's 0-1.
All right, I'm gonna give it a chance to see if I can get used to it. I'm just swinging at bad stuff anyway, though.
And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the third, man. A good scoop at first saves an error as the side
get another. Let's see if I can get another at bat. The slide rule.
Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter. As
honestly, man, to be honest, I understand what happened. You know, Chase Utley got hurt, and you know, oftentimes when guys get hurt, it causes, you know, sometimes I think sports and the people involved or in charge they overreact a little bit. You never want to see anybody get hurt, of course, but just because a guy gets hurt doesn't mean there has to be a rule change. If there was a long line of serious injuries that stems from these types of slides, then I would say that. But I don't think it's been that widespread. So
grounder hit
I
hard
don't know,
down
man.
the first
Oh,
base
come
line.
on, Jose.
Terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Is that an error?
No play
That was a
as he
tough
reaches
hop.
first base safely.
So I don't know. I feel like
rallies get started with less than this.
I feel like it's probably the rule is a little overreacted. I do, and I think they probably gonna have to make a tweak to it or something.
Will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit
Let me see.
so
I'm gonna
far.
try again, man. Let me see. I'm gonna try again.
Bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Oh,
Sends
I was
that
late.
one out of play for strike
Woo,
one.
I had a good pitch to hit too. Oh, I was behind.
He falls behind 0-2.
It is. I mean, you know what though? I'll say this. I like this a little bit because you get a real good sense of like the speed of the pitch like this. But here's my issue. It's not even that I just struck out. My issue is that it don't look as cool. You know, it don't, to me, it doesn't, it don't look as cool.
Normally,
I hardly ever play 360, bro, so.
They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've got.
I don't know, it just, like, to me, like, the graphics on the game are amazing, right? And this, oh yeah!
And deep to left center field.
Oh yeah!
Jennings going back.
Fish eye!
Track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
I thought that was gone.
This ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark.
Oh, right. On the wall. He had to get up on 1 foot.
Play on the warning track.
I don't know, man. It just doesn't look as cool,
Good
though.
job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out
I don't know
one
what it
guy
is,
who
man. It just
outshined
don't
all
look
others, I think it's
as
the man
cool
who
to me.
stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
What up, Eric?
2 hits in the ball game, but they were both big ones.
How you feel?
The triple and the double, and I thought
It's good, man. See something here. Yeah, you know what? I might have like so many or something, like so many friend requests or whatever, you know, that it's not working or whatever. So I don't know. I have to see. Man, to be honest though, I don't even pay attention to that too much. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I don't pay attention to it a lot. So, man, he could have hit that. Oh, what is that? Okay, he could have hit that. Oh, I really thought I was gonna take that one out of there, true to Atlanta. I thought that was done. I thought I hit it out. I don't know. We'll switch. I'm going to switch to something different. Let's see. We're going to KC now with the Cubs. It's time for the second baseman. So that means Emilio Bonifacio. Okay, yeah, he's no longer. C.J. Wilson's no longer injured. Abreu bombs. Let's see. Chris Archer's going to be on the mound, and we are going with Bonifacio, who has been cold. Maybe I can. Oh, no, we're not going with Bonifacio. Going with Jace Peterson. So I'm going to be playing with Jace Peterson because he's coming in for Bonifacio. All right. So everybody can hear me better now? Is the sound better for everyone now? Ha 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 ha. Be my Emilio. That's how you go way back.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League
That's how you go way back, child of God. Go way
Today,
back.
A spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs
I do
and
broadcast
the Kansas City
defensive view when I'm playing when I'm not doing play a lot. I absolutely do broadcast defensive view. That's to me the best one. But I use the broadcast view for everything except for in play a lot.
The man on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, not many guys.
Man, you know what? I was Junior though. Junior and his buddies. We were talking about doing a pro-am team with them. So it's like me and like 3 or 4 10-year-olds. So that'd be hilarious. So I don't know.
Look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City.
Bulls didn't make the playoffs because they had horrible team chemistry.
Peterson. You know,
horrible team chemistry. All right, we're gonna do one more bat with fisheye. True to Atlanta got me doing this fisheye.
Early in a ball game, it can change the entire complexion of the game.
Oh, swing and miss at that slider.
Oh, and a hearty cut
Change
there
up.
to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is
Ground
on
ball,
the
that's
ground
out.
to first. Could be
I mean, I
two.
can definitely hit
The
from it.
second for
I can
one.
hit from it. I can. I don't know, man. Just
Carl
I don't know. I appreciate it, man.
Now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2
I appreciate
out
it.
here in inning number 2.
Let's see. I'm gonna go back to my. I'll go back to my broadcast. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. It's not. It doesn't. The fisheye don't suck, but it, like I said, it just don't look as cool to me, man.
Minor sets. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On
Oh, I
the
thought he was
ground
going. Oh yeah, he hit it.
on to first, and the Cubs
Well, we
squander
done.
what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning.
But Emilio Bonifacio, you ever? Some games I play when I do fantasy drafts feel like I end up with the same guy every time. Emilio Bonifacio was one of them guys.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on. So
I
they can
appreciate
make
that,
him
Nixter,
match
for
your
sure,
run.
man. I put a lot of work in that, and it still wasn't perfect. Some way Quentin Richardson got deleted, Meta World Peace got deleted, and they were already on the game. They are nowhere to be found on the roster. I don't even know how that happened. Crazy. And then somebody brought to my attention, drop. Oh, that's fine. Oh,
a nice running catch out there as he had to travel
no, he don't look
long
like it could.
distance to rein that one in.
Something that got brought to my attention was that my young Mello was 6'10", 260 pounds on the game. I know how that happened. Throw it. I know how that happened, but I hate it. I hate that it happened. Yeah, I mean, you can change it, of course, but I like the stuff to be ready to go when you got it. So, you know.
Jace Peterson.
Baby Gazelle.
He flew out his last time up.
Which player do I think I did the best on? I really like the Jerry Stackhouse. The Chris Webber I really like.
Tony straightens it up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Those are the ones that jump out to me.
Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Jace Peterson pops it up. This ain't gonna work out.
Polanco is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the.
All right, what's the score in this game right now?
So a crucial.
We're winning 1-0. Joe Mauer is up. We got a runner
Mauer,
on first base.
Representing the possible go-ahead run.
We got the force-out situation, or we can go to first. What are we doing here? Ground ball. We're going to first.
And that will.
What's up, Pillsbury?
Here in the 7th. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. It's the
I appreciate that, man. That's what I try to make people laugh if I can. Francisco Lindor didn't make me laugh. We lose this one 2-1. Yes, sir, man. Get it done, man. Get out there and get yourself a channel. If you got any type of desire to do it, do it. Your Mets struggling a little bit, yeah, man. And everybody expected them to be right there with the Cubs. It's a long season, though. We don't know what's going to happen. Super long season. We just got to wait and see what goes down. But, yeah, it's a long season for sure. All right, so now we go into the White Sox. Yeah, you got to have good editing stuff, man. Got to have good editing stuff for sure. Let's see. Second base. Second base for the White Sox is my main man, Javier Baez, who is on fire right now. Yeah, Braves ain't won a game. Braves are 0-9. It's the Braves and one other team is 0-9. The Twins. Minnesota and Atlanta are both 0-9. Like, man, but you know what? They tanked. And, you know, so this is kind of what I guess they thought was gonna happen. So, Show 16 is not the best sports game ever. I think NBA 2K16 is the best sports game that I've ever played. The show is right there in the similar category. But as good as the show is, I don't think it's as deep as 2K. And then also, too, usually 2K is the game that struggles really, really bad with servers. But the show has really had a tough time with servers so far this year. So I can't say it's the best game ever, but it's really good. I love the show for sure. Javi Baez up. We already up 3-0. Rip that one. That's gapping. That's gapping. We running. We running. Baez is red hot, and he's staying hot.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah.
And you know, I think we're starting to see.
Yeah. All right, we got the pitcher. Why is the pitcher hitting?
Stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position,
you bunting?
One away, he likely
should be
bunting here.
Yeah, there's not too much reason
he's
to
not.
give up and out, just to move
ground ball, same difference. Gets me over the third.
Story, obviously.
Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
All right, can Rajay Davis drive me in?
Dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole
ground ball.
From the very beginning.
That is not going to get it done. Hey, Javi got the hit though. Javi got the hit. Up again. Look, well, we are killing the Brewers right now. Brewers are not too good either, guys.
Guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really
see here. Oh, swing and miss. The 85 Villanova Wildcats are probably the biggest, I think, to ever win a championship.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
You could also look at, what was it, the 82 NC State basketball team, too. They were right up there.
And he stays alive, still 0-2.
But both of those teams were huge underdogs. Oh, yeah, I looked at that. I looked at that.
First out of the inning.
They got me, you got me, you got me.
Harmon Killebrew is set to lead us off.
Yeah,
in the
Harmon Killebrew.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on.
All right, this is just straight going to first place.
Hard hit ball to second.
There we go. You know what? I don't know if we're going to get those classic stadiums back. But, you know, they're actually in the, I believe they're in the PlayStation 3 version. The Metrodome and Astrodome, I think it's in the PlayStation 3 version, which is kind of crazy, right? But more than that, man, I want to have Create a Stadium.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's what you call establishing.
Create a Stadium is really, really what I want. I mean, that's what I want. That's the one. Jeez, I'm swinging at some bad stuff. That's the one feature that I want more than anything.
The 0-2 home. That misses 1-2.
Because to me, if you give me Create a Stadium, why? I mean, yeah, classic stadiums are dope. Classic stadiums are dope, but people, like, we got a whole community of people like myself that likes to create players and teams. You're going to open up a whole new community of people who like to create stadiums. They're going to be people who literally go and get, like, the architecture diagram or blueprints or whatever you want to call it to real-life stadiums or classic stadiums, and they're going to do their best to recreate every single aspect of it. And you're going to get people really going hard to do that. So, in my opinion, you almost don't even need classic stadiums at that point. Let other people do it, you know? So, I just think, and then not to mention the over-the-top stuff. Like, I'm telling you on the real, I would make a stadium that was like 275 feet down the line, the left field and right field, and like 400 feet to straightaway center field, but it would be a green monster height, a wall as tall as the green monster all the way around. You know, or you're right, exact same dimensions on everything, just straight across, just a flat outfield. Like, stuff like that's dope. You know, stuff like that is dope, but you know what I'm saying? But I actually talked to Sony. I wanted to hit that. I actually talked to Sony about that a couple years ago, and they said that Ramon Russell, he told me that they have discussed it every single year, and they're like they won't do it until they know for a fact that they can do it, you know, well. So they said they don't want to half do it where it's like a cookie cutter thing. So when they do it, they want to do it well. So I respect that, but come on with it, man. I think we're past the time that should have been in there already. Took the walk. Look at Javi. Look at Javi take the walk. That ain't even supposed to be his forte. All right, it's 3-2 count. We got to be up. 2 strikes. Let's go.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left.
And it's going to be caught.
Cole is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases.
It was 2 outs. That's why we're running crazy. That's what I'm saying. I make a stadium with all green monsters. Straight across. Be crazy. Everything, you play everything off the wall. You know, I just think it would be awesome. Or make something like 400 feet everywhere with a short porch. Like, you know, talking about something that goes like near waist high. Just crazy. Cool. Oh, Javi, you had a pitch to hit. Ripped it. That's a base hit. Oh! Did he just rob me? What up, my man, yo? Hey, you guys, Clutch Taylor is Mr. 502. So he's the guy we were working together. Oh, look at him taking stuff away from me. We were working together to do the Legends rosters on Xbox One, but I couldn't keep doing it because if I had kept doing it, those rosters would have never been finished. They'd have never been finished. So I had to let it go. So it's not anybody who was wondering, it was not Clutch's fault. I had to let it go because I would have never gotten finished. And so that, I had to do it. So I didn't want to, but that's what I had to do. That's what people keep saying. The Junior drafted a better team. I just don't really, I don't know. I think he definitely has better hitters, but I don't think he has a better team overall. Get this man rob me. Now that, that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. All right, so we're already to the third base. We're already to third base already. So we're going to Cubs third base. The stream is going to end around about 2:20, or maybe it might even be slightly before that. But yeah, he definitely drafted with power in mind, but he did not draft a lot of good pitching. So we're going to see what happens. Spring training is hard to see what's happening. What's going on underdog. It's hard to see. You don't really know. Because especially the way I'm playing it, because I'm only play a lot, so I don't really know what's happening yet. On paper we see this, we see that, but we'll see what I struggle with and what I don't struggle with when I'm playing them off. The good thing about the NBA 2K series, and like anybody who's joined already, please definitely subscribe. I'm working this goal, trying to get to 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at about 52,000 now. 2:20 Central Time. I'm at about 52,000 now. I really want to, you guys to help me out with that. So I say that to say I got the NBA 2K, my league series that I'm doing. My son, everybody calls Junior. I call Junior. He drafted 2 teams. We were replacing Carl Crawford with Byron Buxton. He drafted 2 teams. I drafted 2 teams. Now, the difference with that is he's actually playing the games in NBA 2K. He's good at NBA 2K. Not that good at MLB The Show. So I'm playing for both of the teams, even though he drafted for the White Sox. This Cubs team I drafted got some pop, but it's really about pitching and speed. So we'll see what works out better.
Today,
but in the spring, neither team is doing all that great.
The Arizona Diamondbacks
and the
Chicago Cubs.
All right, Corey Seager could be the Rookie of the Year. Look at that. Look at those spring numbers: 366, 2 dingers, 7 home runs, 7 RBIs, and he's up with guys on runners on the corners with nobody out. Corey Seager, what you got for me? Oh, nothing with that one.
There, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
All right, what did you just throw me? A slider? Cutter? Blowing away?
But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first.
Oh, high fastball. That one is in the corner. Run, Corey, run.
331 sign. Notch 1 in the score.
All righty. RBI double, baby.
It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, Braves are running. Yeah. Little 0-9 action going on right now.
Second run is in to score on the double. That makes it 2-0 here in the first. And with 2 more men in scoring position.
Wait a minute. Did he get him?
Comes forward looking to add to this early.
Yeah, Seager's a beast, man. He is a beast.
And you know, one man
when I look at him, man, I'm telling you, I see Cal Ripken Jr. That's who I see. I don't know if he's going to outgrow shortstop and end up a third baseman, which is very possible. But when I look at him, I see Cal Ripken Jr. Byron Buxton, 2 outs, 1-2 count. Rip this one. That's a base hit. Come on, Corey. Go. Come on with it. Oh, you're out. Oh, Corey's out at the plate.
3 runs on 4 hits, no errors in him.
We got a, what's happening now? All right, we're in the field.
Makes his way to the plate.
Nobody on. Is he still? He hadn't given up a hit. This one's coming to me. That's a bunt.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one.
Oh, Hamlet. Oh, he's safe.
So it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Catchers that you're going to have to worry about dropping a bunt down on. Boy, give this guy
it must be the bullpen. I haven't actually got an opportunity to see the Braves this year, so I'm thinking it must be the bullpen issue. Yeah, Buxton is a great athlete. You don't usually see athletes like him really in baseball, but he's a superb all-around athlete. Seager, again. What you got for me? Way inside.
A curveball that backs him off the plate. It's ball 1. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching
Seager.
Contact a little bit more.
That one is gonna be caught at the wall.
As he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Right. I don't know why Devin Rocco just bunted.
Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball.
Yeah. You got. Oh, you don't have a PS4 yet. Oh, okay. I feel you.
Corey Seager will stand
in.
Flew out his last time up.
Third baseman, Corey Seager.
Well, if you like baseball, you definitely got to get a PS4 because. Oh, as far as the Xbox One right now, man, if you're a baseball fan, you hurting.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You got a joke. That's ripped.
Bautista,
but it's going to be caught. That was too good a pitch for an 0-2 count, though, actually.
Cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. A handful of fine individuals.
Andre Dawson is killing it, man. 2 more home runs in the spring. I can't wait to get it. I played with him once on the first episode, and, I had 2 hits, but I didn't go yard. Cubs win, though. Cubs win. Yeah, you know what I'm going to tell you, though, Sports Gaming Galaxy? You probably like me, and you probably like a lot of different sports, right? But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to drop a gem for you right now. If I could do it over again, I would pick one sport, and I would play just that sport on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying what you play in your own time and what you do on your own. I would play one sport, and that would be it. Because what happens is you want to maintain your audience. And that's one of the mistakes I made. Playing so many different games, it starts to move around time becomes an issue. But if you play one game and you make yourself like an expert at that game or like a specialist on that game, then you end up really building a strong, consistent audience on that game. Then once you get to a certain level in terms of subscribers or whatever like that, if you want to start branching out, do that. But I would not start off playing all of those different games. I wouldn't do that. I think that, like I said, if I could do it over again, if it's something that I would change, that would be what I changed. What's happening? Yeah, it's getting good. And I appreciate you subscribing, Dave, for sure. Now, this is an interesting thing because this is the Cubs and the White Sox. Last time I did this, I played, I actually didn't play for, I let the computer play the game. I just simmed it. So I think I'm going to actually sim this one too. Let me see. The Cubs already played. Yeah, Cubs next game is the White Sox. The White Sox, okay, cool. So I'm actually going to sim this one. Honestly, man, I'm not going to say it's too much. I feel like you'd be better off picking the sport you like the most and the one you think you know the best and play that. Play that first. Set yourself a goal. Say, okay, when I get to 50,000 subs, or when I get to 25,000, or when I get to 100,000 subs, then I'll start doing something different. Because then people will have said, oh, okay, I like this guy's personality, and I'm going to come to his channel. I'll watch pretty much whatever he does. You know, but if you start being a whole bunch of different things at the beginning, you won't really establish a core audience. So like I said, if I had to do it over again, that would be what I'd change. You know what? I don't do too good in packs either, to be honest. I really don't. It's third base time for the White Sox. Let's see. And Eugenio Suarez. Yep. Definitely. Now, here's the thing that I say about sports games. I actually think that what's good, man? How you feel, brother? What I actually feel, I feel like with sports games,
today, a spring training matchup,
I wouldn't mind seeing the games go to every other year. You know, you give like, you know, super duper roster updates all the way through. You do some nice DLC stuff where you get some new classic teams, stadiums, stuff like, you know, regional specific commentators. You know, so you get a down south crew, a west coast crew, do stuff like that. But full out games, hold that joint for every other year, and I think each version would be better. But I mean, you can do like a season pass if they're worried about making money. You know, do a season pass that costs like $9.99 or $19.99 or something like that. So it gives you all of the updates and then gives you a discount off the game. It's at the game every year. I think people would do it. What's going on? I appreciate that, Jayla Brooks. I appreciate that for sure, man. Let's see. For a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one. Yeah, Dodgers looking good, huh? Eugenio Suarez up. They got Kershaw for real. Look at this.
Kershaw gets the sign.
Yeah, for sure. Vin Scully's a legend. Oh, had a good pitch to hit.
0-1, here it comes. Hit high and deep is straight away right
deep.
Field.
Get out.
Dickerson going back.
And it's gone. Eugenio.
No chance.
You know, I hit good with Eugenio Suarez for whatever reason. That's off Kershaw. That's off Kershaw. But for whatever reason, I smash with that guy. I need to get him in Diamond Dynasty because I smash with that dude. I smashed with that dude. I don't know what it is. I think that's like my third home run with him. And he's not even like, I haven't played with him that much. But I smashed with that dude. Man, I'm telling you, Capture HD, man, I played that 2K7 a couple days ago when I did that Throwback Thursday. And I was like, man, this game was not bad. You know, I know Xbox One people sure wish that it still existed. for sure.
More fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Oh! Oh! Did you see Kershaw? Oh! That was dope.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move.
That was dope. Did you see him slap behind himself? Look at this play. We got it. Are they gonna give me a replay on that? I mean, even though he did it to me, I mean, that was real dope. Still pretty dope. Oh man, you know what I wish they had, where you could just replay stuff just easier. Just like I just want to see the replay of that, like the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like more of a just kind of like a more real life version of that. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, it should be difficult to throw a perfect game.
Chopped weakly to the left, reined in. One there.
At the lead man. Oh yeah, double play. Look at Eugenio. Look at Eugenio. Killing out there. Man, they just throwing nasty after nasty. I mean, Clayton Kershaw, then Catfish Hunter. I don't even want to play the Dodgers in regular season. Oh.
Already cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I actually think that EA is going to bring back MVP.
This is line to
I
left.
went down and got that one, but he just slid out.
He puts this away to retire the side.
Yeah, I wish, but it's fantasy draft, so I don't even know what these Braves got. But no, Michael Jordan, well, he played baseball in high school, but he retired briefly from the NBA and played in the White Sox organization for like a season. But yeah.
See if you can put those other ABs behind him.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I got it. Yeah, Smokes, Glavin, Chipper, and all of them. Yeah, for sure.
He does everything wrong on this swing.
Eugenio Suarez.
All right, Eugenio.
Look
at him going the other way on Kershaw.
There you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
All right, we went in 5-3 in the 7th inning.
Miss on the slider, 0-1.
For Ken, which Legends roster did you use? True to Atlanta.
Wave back missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count.
Way outside.
He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Give me something good to hit.
Hard hit at third.
I don't even know why I swung at that. It was at the bottom of the strike zone.
Time and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. With one of them
Mike was gone for a little while.
The White Sox lead it 5-3.
Ken Griffey was amazing.
And the White Sox
he was amazing,
this afternoon was led by
we won that game,
Carlos
6-3.
Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Now we got to go into the outfield. I think I'm gonna start in right field. So that means it's time to play with Andre Dawson. If you had to watch one Jordan game, which one should you watch? That's almost an impossible question to answer. There's too many. Yeah, Deion Sanders was better than Michael Jordan in baseball. There's too many to say. I mean, you'd have to split it by eras almost. As in his second year, He had 63 points in a playoff game against the Boston Celtics. That's a great game. I appreciate that, bro. That's a great game to watch. His final game as a Bull, when he hit the game winner over Brian Russell in the NBA Finals, that's a great game to watch. The game when he had 6 threes in the first half, which in the first quarter, I think it was, against Portland, which sounds like, that doesn't sound like a lot now because we see Steph do stuff like that all the time. The defenses were different then. The flu game definitely is one. It's just too many, man. It's too many to even say. I mean, he lit the Cavs up.
Spring training action from the Cactus League.
He lit the Cavs up for 69 points in a game once. So it's just too many to name. Really too many to name. Mike was the greatest of all time. Easy. To me, it's not even close.
Striding into the box,
and here comes the Hawk.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a move over to first.
What's going on, Chris?
And a dive, but he's back in.
Simple throw over there.
Now, I'll tell you guys, from a person who's a big Andre Dawson fan, oh, they pitched out, and he still stole it.
Can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Well, that's no surprise.
No, Kobe's not close, man. Kobe's a great player. Kobe is a great player. He's one of the greatest players of all time. Absolutely. It's not taking nothing away from Kobe. But Kobe is not the defender Mike was. Kobe was a good defender in his time, but he was not the defender that Mike was. And as an overall, when you look at efficiency, like Kobe scores a lot of points, but Kobe also took a ton of shots. If you look at field goal percentages and you compare them to Mike, compare Mike to Kobe from that standpoint, Mike is superior. Mike is superior to Kobe. In that, and that's a really big category. I just think that what's happening now, you got a lot of people who didn't get an opportunity to see. Oh, he's trying to steal third, and you're out. What? You got Andre Dawson up. What are you doing? I know you're Billy Hamilton, but you got Andre Dawson up, and you're already in scoring position. Why are you running?
And he lost him here on free.
That was crazy.
That pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not.
But you have to understand, Scotty wasn't there for Mike's entire career. And Scotty also didn't become Scotty and, a real Hall of Famer until he had been in the league 3 or 4 years. So which means that before that happened, Mike was taking the #1 guy. Mike's rookie year is 84-85. Scottie Pippen's rookie year is 87-88. Scotty didn't become a great player to 89-90. So up to that point, Mike was the guy taking the #1 guy.
Juan Lagares is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Larry Bird's back was torn up, and Larry Bird was obviously a great player, one of the greatest of all time. Oh, I misjudged that ball, but I still got there. Oh, look at the Hawk. Look at the Hawk. Kobe is the closest player to Mike from a stylistic standpoint. From a style, his style is similar to Mike. He scored in a similar way, except for he took more threes, but he scored similarly to Mike. But I believe that LeBron's a better player than Kobe too. So, but that's that one is gonna be. Oh, I tried to leap.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Royals move out in front.
I couldn't get up there.
Well, I've got to say, some days at this
hey, y'all, what button is it to climb the wall? It used to just be the right analog stick up. What button is it to climb? Oh, didn't even look like I was in the right area.
Ralph Kiner will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances.
Kareem is definitely one of the greatest. I think he's one of the most underrated, but I don't think he's the greatest. But I definitely think he's one. Gotta get over there. Gotta get over there. Oh, come on!
Down for what should be extra bases. Scoring position following the 2-out double. In now, Eddie Matthews. He singled his last
Yeah, he was flying the ball. Now he's making a fool out of himself right here now.
Here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Now here's the ball hit in the air to
another one deep.
Right
Jesus, this guy's getting killed. And that one's way out of here. Who is on the mound? Who are you? Garrett Cole is getting smoked out here.
Straight away right field. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Look at this. Oh, and did you see his backflip?
2 outs. He had a base open here. So he didn't have to challenge him if he didn't want to.
Oh, off the side.
Andre Dawson.
Yeah, he is. LeBron's a better player, but people don't want to say that because they don't like LeBron and Kobe. Everybody's in love with Kobe right now because he's retiring. It happens. That's what happens. And Kobe deserves it. Kobe deserves the love because he is one of the greatest players to ever live. He absolutely deserves it. But that's what people do. When somebody dies or they retire or something bad happens to them, they become the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's just the way people are. You know, but Kobe is one of the greatest players to ever live.
Hold on the speed there, 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
I definitely think championships matter for sure in basketball. You know, because in basketball is the one sport. Get up. He's caught. Basketball is the one sport that a single player affects whether or not you win can affect whether or not you win a championship more than in any other sport. You know, in baseball, you come to bat 4 times a game, and you play the field, and you catch it if it comes to you. You know, so that's just it. You know, we're losing 9-0 right now.
Here comes the first pitch.
And in football, I mean, I did not go around. You lied.
Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one.
Iverson would have been the best if he had played, if he had been 6'4" and he played an actual point guard. Either if he was 6'4" or he played like a real point guard. Either one, and he would have been higher on my list.
You got to be ready to try and turn on something.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies.
Ground ball. Oh, look at the pick. Look at the pick. Man, Andre Dawson was killing the ball until I got a hold of him, and now he can't hit. 0-for-2 with a walk. Favorite sports stadium ever is Wrigley Field, for sure.
We'll see if he can make one fall here.
I really like the Conseco Fieldhouse, but it's not called that anymore. I think it's called the Banker's Life something. In Indiana, where the Pacers play. Base hit up the middle for the Hawk.
Hit here, his first of the night.
That's right, he said, Cubbies.
Prince Fielder gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 2 quick strikes, and
I'm stealing.
Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line.
I might have to go back. Go back.
In, 2 down.
Don't get doubled off, Hulk. Oh my God.
Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 8 full.
I just got doubled off like a rookie.
Johnny Bench
in a 9-0 game. That's you might get benched for that.
Heading out towards shallow right. Dawson has to come in a few steps, but he has it.
I got you. Comerica Park is beautiful, though. I mean, that is a beautiful place. But you know what else, though? Oriole Park in Camden Yards is beautiful, too. Beautiful.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of
that.
the cycle.
Ooh, that bat flip is nasty.
In the triple, but that's all right.
Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Eddie Matthews going yard. That one didn't work out too good. It's time to go to the outfield for the White Sox. I haven't seen Turner Field, so I mean, I've obviously seen it on television, but yeah, Fenway is awesome as well. All right, let's see what we got here. I appreciate that, man. I try to, man. I mean, you know, I try. No, my son, my 10-year-old drafted for the White Sox, and I drafted for the Cubs. So I drafted pitching and speed. He drafted power. So we're gonna see once the season starts whose team actually works out the best. Most people are saying that he drafted better. That's what they're saying. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're in right field now, so we still need to do center field and left field. I should be able to do that to be done like around 2:20, 2:30. And then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But tonight, I got 2 UFC videos coming out tonight. 1 at 4 and 1 at 8. The one that's coming out for EA Sports UFC 2 tonight at 4 is going to be I'm doing something called the Alphabet Challenge, and I'm going through the entire EA Sports UFC 2 roster alphabetically and playing with each person online. So, you know, when you play online, King Felix, when you play online, no, I do not hate the White Sox. I always tell people I'm married to the Cubs, I just date the Sox. You know, when you play online, everybody always picks the best player. That's just what they do automatically. You go light heavyweight, you pick John Jones. You pick heavyweight, you pick Cain Velasquez or something like that. Well, I'm playing with every single player, and whoever the person online picks is whoever they pick, and I'm just going for it. So I fought with Andrei Arlovsky in the first episode of it. I won that fight. Tonight I'll be fighting with Jessica Aguilar. So she is a woman strawweight. So I'll be doing that. And then at 8 o'clock, I'm doing an EA Sports UFC 2 career mode. These will not be live streams, though. These will just be videos posted up. So those won't be live streams, just so you know. I'm stuck on veteran for a minute here. Reggie Jackson. What y'all know about Reggie Jackson? Reggie Jackson used to have his own candy bar. It was called Reggie Bars. What do I use to record and edit? To record, I use an Elgato game capture device. Pretty much what most everybody uses. Ground ball base, hit up the middle for Reggie. And to edit, I actually use something different than most people. I use CyberLink Power Director. A lot of people use Sony Vegas or Final Cut or Adobe Premiere. I use CyberLink Power Director. I'm not as jazzy of an editor as a lot of guys are. I mean, there's some people out there. What's my man's name? Kill Hit 'Em Up. And there's another guy. Oh God, what is his name? I want to say, it's not Moonlight Swami. I don't think it's Moonlight Swami. Kuda's good. Kuda's real good as an editor. That kid Kuda. But is it Moonlight Swami? I don't think it's Moonlight Swami. Oh, for God. His real name is Jared, the guy who I'm talking about. And I cannot remember who he is, but those guys are guys who stand out to me as really, really good editors. Like, they are dope with it, you know. I watch MMA. I cover MMA. I write about MMA all the time, and boxing. Come on, Reggie, run, Reggie, run! Safe. Reggie got them little legs going, baby. Wrigley Field is not cursed. It's gonna be a World Series championship there. What you got for me, Abreu? Swung and missed. You struck out. Okay, so you made Reggie run down there for nothing. Reggie ran hard and ran down. You better run down there for nothing so you could stand up there and strike out. They haven't put Reggie in the field yet. I'm not asking for it either because it might get dangerous out there. All right, come on, Reggie. Take this one deep. Take it deep, Reggie. Oh, you ain't going to do that one. Yeah, definitely Bellator. I'm actually covering a Bellator event this Friday. Actually, man, no, it's not Friday. It's Saturday. I have a super busy Saturday coming up. And this is in addition to the video games, the videos that are coming out, like the gaming videos. I am doing a recap video for Errol Spence versus Chris Algieri, which is a boxing match. I'm doing a recap for, it might be one other fight, and then there's also another fight. It's Gary Russell Jr. versus Patrick Hyland. And then there's a UFC with Glover Teixeira and Rashad Evans. And then there's there's Bellator 152. I'm doing recap videos for all of those on Saturday. And this is going to be deep. And this is not be playable. Oh, I found out how to dive, but it didn't matter. That ain't good. Was that Dexter Fowler? My man Hand did not do well there. Dexter Fowler just... Is that Dexter Fowler?
As that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, that's Dexter Fowler. His body type is not right, though.
See you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
I don't think boxing's lacking a mainstream star at all, man. I think that boxing on a whole is much bigger than Floyd. You know,
and no errors in the ball game for the
A's much bigger than Floyd. It's and you're going to see that now because you're going to have guys to carry. See, the thing to remember about boxing is that boxing is not a sport that's for everybody. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh God!
Around second,
I was trying to prep my throw,
and they'll keep the pressure on here.
And I hit RB instead of LB. Ah!
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force.
And did we lose on that?
No,
we were getting killed anyway.
Let's go ahead and give this
but that didn't help. Man, am I glad that was not regular season. I would have just went into a depression right now.
That big home run, which
I'd have just went into a depression. I hit the wrong button. Like he just had a breakdown. He just dove on the grass. Ah! That was terrible. That was terrible. I see, you guys, I'm already almost through spring training in like 2 hours, less than 2 hours. I'm almost already through. So let's see. We're going to center field now. So this is Billy Hamilton time. Wait a minute. I got to check something here. Actually, I think we got to do this White Sox first because they got a game here. Something happened. Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, yeah. So now it's Mike Trout time. Mike Trout time. So this is why people say Junior drafted a better team. You know, look at this. He got Mike Trout in center field. I mean, I would have drafted Mike Trout if I'd have got that pick too. So is PlayStation VR a console? I don't even know if it's a console or is it just like a peripheral or something. I don't know. I think you mentioned Dansby Swanson. I think the Braves are set up to be decent down the road. They just suck right now. Dansby Swanson is a legit prospect, though. Come on, Trout. You got to make up for what Reggie just did in the outfield. That was dreadful. Mike Trout got 5 home runs in the spring.
With a great chance to drive in a run here in the
and he got a run on third right now.
You hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game.
Cut fastball.
Your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Cozart sets, coming at him with the 0-1.
Oh, that's a fastball in the inside corner.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force him it every once in a while. And when he does,
foul ball.
Forget it.
I think the Red Sox are good, man. I don't think. No, I didn't go. Ask him.
Blocked by McCann.
Right, I didn't go.
As the count moves to 1-2.
I don't know if they're going to win that division. I don't even know if they'll make the playoffs because of Toronto. And they got the man at the plate. Because of Toronto and the Yankees, I think the Yankees are going to be good this year too, but I don't know.
And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
I'm running with Trout, so you might as well just know that. I'm out.
Trout from first.
Reggie hit the ball though.
Right center field.
How deep is it?
Ranging back,
and it's off the wall. Trout is going to score easy. Woo! Trout was flying, baby. It was 2 outs, so I was up.
Boy, already a triple and a double against him here in the first inning, and he has not looked all too sharp.
Oh, he's a bum now. He's a bum now.
Mike Trout steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Come on, Trizzy.
First pitch.
They're going high with everything.
Him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Oh, that was the one.
The count will move to 1-1.
That was the one, man. That was the pitch to hit for sure. In some streams that I do,
in the air out to center field.
That one's not good. It's too high. Some streams that I do, I'll have Junior work the comment section for me. So I'll just actually concentrate on the game, and every once in a while, Junior will fire a question you guys have at me. Oh, I got a question though. Do you guys like seeing the comments on the screen, or would you prefer that the comments like be hidden so you can see the full screen?
Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base
You got.
hit.
I ain't run into him. Dave Winfield with the hit.
Mike Trout will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
What do we got?
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Not
his best effort that
you like the comments, okay.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Ground
base hit up the middle.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I think I've gotten a hit in just about every single game, though, at least.
Boy, you talk about
a couple dingers.
Reggie Jackson stands in, reached on.
Stay out of the double play here and run. Risk that. Uh-oh.
Now a move over to third.
Oh, he almost got me.
He's back.
He did pretty good.
On the move is Trout from first. Swing and a miss, strike.
Oh, he dropped the ball. I was out. I was out. He dropped the ball. I was out, though. I would have been out. But Reggie struck out, so.
We'll try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive.
Ripped.
So
get out. He's caught it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Mike Trout will stand in. And
Mike Trout up again, a single and a run. The game is 1-1. I mean 2-2. I want to crank one out though. There's no secret here. I had to pitch the hit, but he ripped it down the line. That's a double. That's a double.
The throw into second.
Oh, going to slide though.
Not in time, and he's
lost my hat and everything. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you something. They still don't have a good render for Trout. That doesn't look anything like Mike Trout to me, like at all. I don't know why they can't get a scan of Trout, but that like don't really look like him to me. It is like that's the same scan. You know what I'm saying, for the longest, but that doesn't look like him at all to me. Nobody out, 2 strikes. You gotta get me over the third at least, Reggie.
Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys.
I got the 2 RT roll to the show guys. I got the pitcher and I got the position guy.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Williams.
That ball is gone. Reggie, just bring him in. Just bring him in. Just bring him in.
Yes.
He just did the Hawk. He did Ken Hawk Harrison. Put it on the board. Yes.
Giving the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
Absolutely make social media accounts with your channel.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me?
Anthony Rendon
gets another crack right here.
All right, we got to make this play. There's nobody on, but we got to make this play wherever it is. Here comes the pitch.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has it
pretty
in his
easy.
Tracks.
There we go. Made the play. I didn't dive out of the way or nothing. Stood there and caught it. Trout 2 for 4, single a double.
Second, 2 men gone.
We need some insurance runs for sure. I think he's going to slide away.
Trying to keep the game close.
Nope.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, ground ball. That ball's. Oh, look at the flip. Look at the handle there. Shortstop. Look at you. But we win this game though, right? Reggie Jackson. I had. You know what I haven't got? I haven't got the play of the game yet for any of the play a lot situations. Haven't got it. I was close, I thought, with one of these guys, Salvador Perez, but it didn't work out. I'm almost at rank 11 for my Diamond Dynasty captains. Yeah, did you know that Joe Carter started his career as a Chicago Cub? No problem, man. I wanted somebody to help me a long time ago, and I had people that did help me. So, you know, I want to be a blessing to somebody else too, you know? All right, let's go to center field. And Billy Hamilton is not hitting well right now, which is not really a major surprise, especially if you're from Cincinnati. You know he struggles. You know what I don't understand about Billy Hamilton? Why does Billy Hamilton swing as if he is Giancarlo Stanton or something? I mean, he has a serious uppercut on his swing. And I'm like, dude, you're the fastest dude in the major leagues. Put the ball on the floor. Put the ball on the ground and use your speed. Nah, Billy don't want to do that. Billy trying to go deep.
Afternoon baseball here on
Billy
the
struggles.
show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate you watching for many, many years.
Reds.
All right, Billy Hamilton is leading it off against his real-life team. Brett Saberhagen is on the mound.
Number 6.
That ball is in the dirt.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game.
We got Billy up here, so what should we do?
105.
Billy gonna lay one down. Billy gonna lay one down. You better hurry. Oh, he almost beat it out.
So they stamp out the bunt attempt. Well, even as the leadoff.
All right, Billy up in the top of the third inning. We up by 1.
Billy Hamilton as the
go ahead and take a swing this time.
Left-handed here.
Oh,
a little tardy there.
That don't even really look like Billy.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
He's really
do I post commentaries or live commentaries of both? What do you like better? There's something part of it that I like. You know, edited commentaries a little bit.
Strike 3, and that retires the side.
Some parts of edited commentaries I like better. Some parts of live commentary I like better. It just,
leading off the inning,
you know, it just depends. Live commentary is easier. I just take the footage already with the commentary over the top of it. And Billy's fast. Billy fast now. Billy can get there. Billy can get there. Billy can get there, baby. Yeah, I like the fact that it's like, you do the video, you do the commentary all at the same time. You take the files, the 2 files, you put them together, and boom, you're good. But you have more control and you're better able to make stuff jazzy when you do it later, when you edit it later. Yeah, man, a lot of, you know what, when I first started doing player faces, tattoos, and shoes, I had no idea that it was going to, look at Billy. I had no idea that it was going to be one of my most known series. I never thought that. I thought I was just being silly and acting crazy or whatever. And it worked out, man. I had the Czar from NBA 2K, developer for NBA 2K. He told me, he said him and his wife sit up and watch those episodes, like for entertainment. That was like a really big compliment to me, So that was pretty cool.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled.
You guys know what the most watched video on my channel is of all time? Like, who has a guess of what my most watched video is?
After it is Saunders, and that's the first.
Without somebody going to YouTube and doing a search. Who has a guess? Billy's not hitting it well right now.
At the plate,
what's Eminem?
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in
Billy.
without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom.
He said, disregard what I said. Just don't even act like that didn't happen. It's a 3-3 game in the bottom of the 10th. I can't make any mistakes right now. I got to make this play. Billy's got it. Sure handed out there, baby.
Wade Davis will get the call.
Wade Davis is in.
They want their closer in now to try to stem the tide until
all right.
the bottom of the 11th.
If you can get on, let's see if you can get on, Billy, and then wreak some havoc on the base paths.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
You ain't even been close. And they still not close. You ain't even putting the ball in play. Jeez, Billy. I don't like Harry Potter. Prisoner of Azkaban was the best one in my opinion, but I'm not a fan.
You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Actually, no. That's weird, but it's not something with NBA 2K. All right, we got a lead. The base is loaded. 2 outs. We can add some insurance runs here. If you can just find a hole.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's
actually, it's not. That makes sense though. That's a logical thing, but it's not. The most viewed video on my channel in history is what if LeBron James was in the NFL. I made that video like maybe in 2014. Oh no, and I'm talking about Billy with the uppercut swings, and that's exactly what I just did. Yeah, I made that video in like 2014, and it's got like 600,000 views. Still to this day, we get videos over 2 years old, and I still get comments coming in on the video. It's crazy how it works, but yeah, still getting people commenting on it. It's a cool thing though. It really is a cool thing. All right, so we're at our last position. We're about to do left field for the Cubs. I guess we'll go to Carl Crawford, who just got the player of the game. I appreciate that. Throwback Thursday is something like, the thing about Throwback Thursday is depending on the game, a lot of people will watch it, but sometimes the games are not like all that popular. But I still feel like I kind of have to do it because if I only do the popular games, the series would probably be over already because I'd run out of games. But so I got to do like a wide variety of everything. Really happy with the waves. There you go. No, I'm not flip-flopping nothing. I'm not flip-flopping nothing. It's spring training. We're not going to drop Billy yet. But Billy, and you're in danger of losing your spot, Billy. You don't like Carl Crawford. Billy Hamilton is in danger of losing his, because he's hitting 194. But shoot, Jose Reyes is hitting 204. So You know, he's not playing. Did I do shortstop? I think I skipped shortstop, guys. I really do. I think I skipped shortstop.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
Supposed to be the last position.
Today, a spring training matchup.
We'll probably come back in and do shortstop in the next episode.
Yoenis Cespedes strides into the box now to lead off.
I appreciate that. Yoenis Cespedes.
And this is a guy that can make a big change.
Carl Crawford. Now, Carl Crawford used to have some serious wheels back in the day. Still fast, but not fast as he used to be.
Crawford looking up, and this ball.
Oh,
no chance to make a play on that one.
He postured like he was gonna catch it. But Cespedes just went. Yeah, you know, Mark Gurley's. I don't know. I hope I can pitch with him better when it starts. But man, Texas got a whip. Cespedes, they got a whip over there.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You've got to make the most.
Oh, and this one's ripped too.
Really change the feeling of this game.
Crawford ranging back. Gone. It's a grand slam.
A grand slam by Puig. This is really, I don't know. I didn't know if Crawford was going to get a chance to hit.
Carl Crawford.
It's 5-0 already.
Still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Castellanos in foul.
Yeah, Cubs need something.
Trouble with this one.
The real life Cubs. What's the score of the real life Cubs right now?
Cal Ripken.
I just fouled out.
In the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure.
Oh, come on, Crawford. You're going to need to show that speed to get back there. Oh, read it down.
Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis.
He walked and came around to score his first time. Burley comes set. Here he comes 0-1. This is hit high.
Man, they are killing this guy right now.
Racing back.
They are smashing Cub pitching right now.
One left for Texas.
1-0 Rockies. Okay, we can handle that. We can deal with that. Did Trevor Story go deep? All right, Carl Crawford is up.
Settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy.
Is that Blackjack McDowell on the mound? Ground ball base hit, they'll get through.
To the right side, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Billy Hamilton will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for
we got to make something happen. I know when you're down big, you're not supposed to like get caught.
See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And there goes
Carl Crawford.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Oh, you got to get back. Oh, you're going to get doubled up.
On to first, and they get the double play. Fred McGriff.
How many legends do they have?
For the hometown team.
The Texas Rangers are stacked.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Crawford shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis.
It's crazy. How many balls are being hit to left field? I mean, like, this is the busiest day in his life.
Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crawford on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and
He's
there are 2 away.
Handling everything out there like a G right now.
Sliding into the box, Mike Napoli. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time
Everything.
to put this one away. And
first and third, one out. Who's up to bat?
And they take another single right here too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
High in the air,
oh my God.
Deep to straightaway left. Crawford racing back, but he can't.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
It's off the wall.
Oh my God.
And the runner from second is in to score.
I couldn't even see the ball.
6-0 ball game.
That was crazy.
Carl Crawford will stride in.
We're getting killed. It's the top of the 8th inning. This is probably Carl Crawford's last at bat unless there's some sort of rally.
Coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to
Russell
1-1.
been swinging the bat better lately.
Split finger pitch that's by him for strike 2.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield.
Crawford's doing all right.
It's a base hit.
Yeah, Hendricks actually pitched really good in his first outing. So I was hoping that, what inning is it in?
And they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can.
And he's into second safely.
They didn't even
with
throw.
A stolen base. And a split finger pitch runs in on him.
Oh, it's deep, late, bottom of the fifth.
But one thing you've shown so far.
Well, I mean, so it's the bottom of the fifth, and he's only giving up 1 run. That ain't bad. He's not getting any run support, which is probably not going to be an issue most of the season.
Will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be
on the ground. That is going to be a double play.
The second for 1.
Oh, he's safe. And look at Crawford, never stopped running. Stole a run. Stole a run.
This is a good effort here.
Never stopped running.
Play, but this was always going to be a play that was going to be a tough turn. In the end, the run's going to score on what will be ruled a fielder's choice.
Cal Hendricks with the suicide squeeze.
And guys, we were treated to
we still lost that game, but we did get that one highlight. Carl Crawford stole that run. All right, guys, the last position. We're going to left field for the White Sox. The next episode that we do in terms of a live stream for this particular series, we're going to pick it up with the shortstop play, and we're going to go ahead and finish out spring training, which will be pretty short. Are they challenge? They can't. I don't even think that's a play you can challenge. Runner out. Oh, that changes things. Rajay Davis is the guy. Last position of the series. You born Rajay Davis? Or you born the runner out at home?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the San Diego Padres.
Kenny Lofton.
In now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Rajay's fast.
He's got it 1 away.
Yeah, me too. I'm booing that too.
Josh
Big Josh, the cover guy. I think this is the first time I've seen him, period. I don't think because I haven't played against the Blue Jays on regular rosters. And I haven't played against anybody who had him on Diamond Dynasty. He wasn't up long. Maybe. I still think Ben Simmons is #1 pick in the draft. Some people are talking about Brandon Ingram. I still think it's Ben Simmons.
To take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one.
I absolutely, I like it. I like it a lot. But I can understand why you would say that if you had 15. I can see that, especially with the carryover saves. I could definitely see how you would say that. But Diamond Dynasty is a lot better.
come.
At least when the servers work, it's a lot better. The franchise mode has a couple small tweaks in it that I think makes it better. Road to the Show is a lot better too. So, but 15 was so good. If you like, we all go through situations where we like, don't have, can't just be dropping $60 on games just because it came out. It's got to be, get up, get out.
Going back at the track.
Rajay Davis
this one is gone.
To start the game off. He did that against the Cubs earlier in the franchise mode series. So he just did it again. Rajay going deep, baby.
The White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be
crank.
New breed of leadoff hitter. It used to be that your leadoff guy
still not enough to take the thumbnail away from Prince Field.
Will stand in to try to
Prince is going to get the thumbnail.
Where he homered to open the inning.
And that really sparked that first inning rally. When you get your leadoff guys on like that, it can create a lot of excitement for everybody else that's got a bat in their hands.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, got another good pitch to hit. Oh, and another good pitch to hit.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Slider, maybe.
He's running towards second.
Oh, he was running. I could have let him go.
At home plate.
Oh, swing at that one late.
In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I think Alabama's going to win again.
Ready with the 0-2. And a swing.
Oh, took something off of that one.
2 away. Leading off the
Nick Markakis is up. I got to play the field. We got a 3-0 lead.
Something going here and even this game up. Ready on 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Davis is under it as he puts it away. And
I'm playing the outfield much better lately, though. Aside for that Reggie Jackson.
Into the box now.
The Reggie Jackson brain part.
In the opening frame. This is
ripped.
Line to left. Oh,
base hit. Oh, that's off the outfielder. Rajay can run. Rajay can run. Rajay's flying. No, Rajay's not going to try it. He's going to try to stay at third. A base hit and a 2-base error.
A costly one indeed. So some real problems out there.
Like those kind of plays are like super fun on Road to the Show. Like and player lock. That's like super fun when you see that happen and you just take off. But it's 0-2 count for Eugenio. So you might have just had me run around the bases for like no reason at all, bro.
Ooh, that one deflects
off the pitcher. Not far enough away, so I ran around the bases for nothing. Thanks.
Put an end to the inning.
All right, Josh Donaldson up in the 5th inning. 3-0 lead, but it's a runner on base. Keep him in the park. Keep him in the park.
In the air, down the left field line and deep.
And Rajay's got it. He's got it. Everybody relax.
Melky Cabrera will step in now as his guys
Melky Cabrera
through here with a runner in scoring
oh, he's
position.
tying run right now.
It's been a long time
and it would be coming to me right now.
With their opportunities so far, maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Ripped
the other way, and this is in
oh, come on!
Oh, and he misses it.
That's not an error though. That was a shoestring catch. That's not an error.
It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's not an error. Did you call that an error?
So stepping in.
What was the call on that?
As he'll look to bring
I don't know, but it shouldn't have been the error.
With a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Davis, but he can't get to this one.
Oh my God! Where's the ball?
Oh. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. And the White Sox
that ball
offense this afternoon was led by this man.
Hey, we got out of it. And I got the player of the game, finally.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really
the player of the game off
award,
player lock. First time.
Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
All right, man. I appreciate your support, Capture HD, for sure. This is the end of this particular stream. We ended it on the right note. Rajay Davis going deep. Take a quick look at this, at where we are from a record standpoint in the spring. We've got one episode left for spring training, and that's going to be a live stream sometime. I actually can probably tell you when it's going to be. That one, if nothing crazy happens, it'll be on Monday. So next stream for this will be on Monday. My next stream overall it's probably going to be tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming some Diamond Dynasty tomorrow, maybe even some My League later that night. So we'll see what happens. But a regular franchise without fantasy draft, not at this time. Doing 2 teams is a lot. So the Monday stream is going to be another daytime stream just like this. So at 12. But tomorrow, I'll do a 12 o'clock Diamond Dynasty stream, and then I'll do an 8 o'clock My League stream more than likely. It's possible those could not be streams and just be regular videos, but my videos pretty much, streams or not, will be 12, 4, and 8 pretty much going forward. So I appreciate you guys watching. As I said before, if you have not subscribed yet, hopefully you want to subscribe now. I appreciate you guys' time. God bless. Peace.